Hey everyone, this is Night Terror from backpackingengineer.com. Today I thought I'd spice things up and do a video blog. And today what I'm going to do is show you how to bear bag your food using the Pacific Crest Trail method, or PCT method as it's more commonly called on the trail. So the first thing you want to do is find a tree limb to hang your food from. And ideally you're looking for a limb that's maybe 15 to 20 feet off the ground. A little bit higher is good as well. And you want a limb that is sturdy enough to support your food, and also any sort of animals, so animals can't get on, break the branch, and then your food's lying on the ground. So what we did is we took all that searching out already, and that's the limb we found way up there. And the next step you want to do is take one end of a rope or parachute cord, tie a rock to it, or clip it onto a stuff sack with rocks, or a water bottle filled with water, anything that has some weight. You want to throw that weighted end up and over the limb, and it's going to take a few tries. It's don't get too discouraged. It's it might look silly sometimes, but in the end it'll pay off. And so you should have in the end basically two ropes, or one rope with two ends on each side of the limb. And the next step you want to do is tie one end of the rope to a carabiner and then clip the carabiner onto your food bag. In this case I'm using a Night Eyes carabiner. I like these. They're pretty nice, easy to tie knots to, pretty light as well. So once you have this done, the next step is you want to grab the free end of your rope, pull up a little, and clip your rope into your carabiner. Now you want to pull in on the free end of your rope until your food bag touches the tree limb, like so. And now you want to grab a stick, size of your thumb, bigger than that's fine. It's maybe 8 inches long, and reach up as high as you can on your rope. Make one loop around, grab on with the other hand, make one more loop, slide it over your stick, make it tight, and release. Your stick is going to stop your food bag, and there you have it, a first method to bear bag your food. What you're looking for as an outcome is your food bag to be about 10 feet off the ground or more, and 3 to 5 feet from any of the nearest tree limbs or trees. So this is a pretty good example, but oftentimes you're not going to find that perfect tree limb. So I'm going to take this bag down. It's starting to rain here a little bit. And I'm going to show you one other method for those situations where you don't find that perfect tree limb. So now what you're going to do is start off exactly like you did before. One free end, one end tied to your bear bag. You want to pull up on the free end such that the bear bag's maybe 3/4 of the way up off the ground between the tree. And now you're going to get your stick, do the same thing, make your loops, you're going to leave go of your free end. Now you're going to clip your rope into your carabiner and start to pull up. Your stick is going to stop your bear bag. Now you're going to take your free end over to the nearest tree and tie it off. Now I'm not going to tie it off, but if you take a look, what you're going to end up with is a bear bag suspended between two trees, 10 feet off the ground and far enough away from any of the nearest trees or tree limbs. So there you have it, two pretty simple methods for bear bagging your food at night. Certainly takes some practice. I definitely recommend you getting out before your next trip if you want to try this. Certainly much easier to figure out in the daylight when you're not rushed as compared to when it's getting dark and you're cold and hungry and just want to eat and get in your sleeping bag. So hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing any comments on our Facebook page or our Twitter site. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. So once again, this is Night Terror from backpackingengineer.com. Happy trails.